And there is Jessica Hull from the host Oregon. They are really going to be counting on her to keep them in contention.
Oregon's coach Robert Johnson said to me, Jessica Hull is going to be pinnacle in this 1500. They are scratching and clawing to get every single point that they can. They actually have the number one qualifiers in the finals. They've got 8. They are tied with LSU at 8, so they are up there in that team title chase.
Just a sophomore at Oregon and from Australia. She has the number 3 time in the country coming in to these championships at 4:10.09. She was 3rd at the indoor NCAA championships at the 3,000 meter distance, so she has the strength. Of course, she has this crowd behind her.
She sure does, and this field is very stacked. You want to keep your eyes in the middle of the track with the young lady with the white headband and the I think it's black today. Schools are changing their uniforms all the time. From Arkansas, Nikki Hiltz. She has the absolute fiercest kick of this entire pack. So if this ends up being a sit and kick race, Nikki Hiltz, it plays right into her hands.
And as we would have expected, Eleanor Purrier, the New Hampshire senior, is pacing once again as she did in the semifinal, as she likes to do. And this field of 12 seems to be happy right now with the job she's doing.
Eleanor Purrier had a fantastic preliminary. She ran it very smart. She based everything else off of what everyone else was doing, made her moves, qualified very easy. Interesting about her, she grew up on a dairy farm in like northern Vermont. And it's where she did her high school workouts. Chores included feeding and helping milk her family's head of cattle. So if she's someone that knows how to work hard, it's her.
She was the NCAA indoor champion at the mile distance.
This pace of this is very solid right now. These women are going to get strung out a little bit more. In the 1500, that very first 800 is so vital to establish position and pace. And then coming up right here in this next 400 after they cross this 800-meter threshold, this is where moves start to get made to set up for the kick in the last 300 meters. 2:13.3 unofficially for that half split.
By the way, the top 3 runners in the country on time are the top 3 in the front of this pack. Eleanor Purrier has the number 2 time. Jessica Hull, the number 3 time, and Rachel Prokratsky, who we've not spoken about, from Virginia Tech, right there in 3rd.
Rachel Prokratsky is running the exact race she told me she was going to be, staying up with the leaders no matter what, because she also has a very good last 300-meter kick. She was the indoor ACC champion at the mile as well as the 800 and 1500, so she's got range of strength and speed.
Looking towards the team title, Stanford with 2 finalists here. How they do will have a great deal of an impact on how their team title hopes go. We're in the bell lap, and Eleanor Purrier with Jessica Hull right on her shoulder continues to lead. Now it's just a matter of when is the move going to be made.
Nikki Hiltz, sitting in 5th right now, is stalking the rest of this field, and this has played into her hands. I would look for her to kick very soon.
Christina Aragon of Stanford now moved up next to Rachel Prokratsky on her outside. And Nikki Hiltz back to 6th, but she still has a lot of legs to go when this starts to move. Nobody willing to go past Eleanor Purrier now with just 150 meters remaining. There goes Hull, and she will be buoyed by this crowd. Eleanor Purrier starting to pay the price for leading. It's Jessica Hull. Boy, will this do a lot for Oregon's team title hopes. I don't see anybody able to cover this move. Nikki Hiltz on the outside trying to get there. She's going to run out of real estate. Hull's going to win it. Hiltz 2nd. And it looks like Elise Cranny for Stanford getting up there for big points for the Cardinal.
Elise Cranny and Christina Aragon, 3 and 4 for Stanford. That is 14 points and will play very, very heavily in Stanford's chase for the team title.
It's official, 3rd and 4th. That's 6 and 5. 11 points for the Cardinal. I don't think they were counting on that, but you know, they got the momentum.
Robert Johnson told me that Jessica Hull is tough as nails. She is from Australia, and earlier this winter she went home to train for Christmas and came back fit as he said he had ever seen her, because she didn't have to train here in the muck. and the weather. It was warm, it's summer there, so he said she was so fit when she came back, had a great cross-country season. He said she can do it all.